Hello everybody, I'm Moldy, and this is Elden Ring once again. We're almost finished here in Liurnia of the Lakes. There's just one more thing that I can think of that I need to do here before we move on. There's a couple of spells that I want, and in order to get them, first I need to get a certain gesture from a dude back this way, who I don't think I've talked to yet. That gesture is the key to solving a puzzle that isn't much of a puzzle, but just a check to see whether or not you have that gesture and a specific piece of equipment. Now, there's Bach. Anything to say? Well, good for you. I don't need any alterations. I will see you later, Bach. Just remembered another thing I want to do before I leave Liurnia. But the other thing is less important, though it does introduce us to a very endearing character. But first, business. And that business is you. Tarnished I am. Good to know. What kind of donation? 10 runes? That's a very small donation. Good to know. Well, show me what you got. Glintstone Pebble, which pretty sure I already have. Glintstone Arc, definitely already have. And Starlight, which I don't have, might as well go ahead and grab you. Oh wait, I don't have Glintstone Pebble, it says it right there. Number held? None. I'll take the Pebble, and I'll talk to ya. Yes, it should help. Know it, went there, killed a bitch. Uh-huh. Yep, and you need a glintstone key. Uh-huh. How about selling what you know about her? Yes, I have. Well, ain't you quite the simp? Now about that glintstone key you were talking about. Already did. Which I did. That rain timed itself very perfectly for his little sob story there. Anyway, take this extra key. I don't need it. Yep, take it. Don't need it. Yep, have fun with it. Yep, he is very happy. Erudition. That is what we needed. Perhaps. Well, I don't need to learn another. Probably, but probably not. Well, farewell, Tops. Have fun in the academy, just so you know people might try to kill you. At least that's how they treated me, but then again, I am tarnished. People here in the lands between are very not fond of the tarnished. Now, anyway, the place I want to go to is right here. And as you can probably see by the map, it is up on top of a cliff. So to get to it, I'd need to go along this way here, through this village here, along this plateau, and finding a way up there might be a bit of a challenge. Okay, I see how I'm gonna get up there. There is a path not far from the Grand Lift of Dectus. That's what we're gonna do. And then after that, I'll move on to the next area. This road here will take me to the Grand Lift. I'll go most of the way, but then I'm gonna veer off to the right once I see the place that I need to turn toward. And the place I'm gonna be turning toward is not very hospitable. There is something very dangerous along that route, but to get them spells I am after, I'm gonna have to brave that area. And I have been hit with a goddamn trebuchet. Not to be confused with a catapult. Catapults work by bending a piece of wood backward and then flinging the boulder forward. Trebuchets work with a weight there, and then it's got the sling that hurls it overhead. Generally has better range than a catapult, if trading off a little bit of flinging force. Don't get them confused, otherwise I'll have to come and spank you with a turkey leg. But yeah, this is where we need to be, and I think I'm in the out of trebuchet range. And that right there would be the Grand Lift of Dectus. And you know what, while I'm here, I might as well activate the Sight of Grace here. At least I think there's a Sight of Grace here. There damn well better be. Otherwise I'm wasting my time coming up here because I ain't got the second half of the amulet. Yeah, there's the thing. Whee! I'm gonna turn you on so good, Gracie. And make sure I'm not followed before I go talk to Ghost Man over here. What you talking about, Ghosty Boy? It's there somewhere. Another path leading back to the foot of the Erd Tree. An ancient tunnel. Yes, that is one of the ways of getting up to the Altus Plateau. But which way I'm going to take, we will figure out later. For now, I'm going after them two spells that are up in that tower that takes me along a very dangerous road. And what makes this road so dangerous, you might ask? Why? It is... Any second now. It is... the Eye of Sauron, of course! Watching over the road and inflicting frenzy upon all who tread the path. And of course there's some frenzied rats out here. Oh, I got my sword clanging off the damn wall. Alright. So once this frenzy buildup goes away... I'm hearing more rat squeakies. Am I about to be attacked by more rats? Probably. But the build-up's gone. The eye is blinking at this very moment. There we go. You can see it's draining my health and Torrent's health. But I'm good. I made it to another blind spot. Sauron ain't seeing me down here, nope. Now I'm gonna wait here for that frenzy build-up to go the fuck away, because if that gets all full up, it will stop me dead in my tracks for a second, and also cause a shitload of damage to my health and my blue stuff that I need to cast spells. So I'd like to avoid that. Alright, the build-up is gone. Now we can press on. And don't worry, we're gonna go put that eye out to make this road much easier to travel. Yeah, you can't see me over here. You can't see me! That is a yellow ember. Oh, you scared me there, other player. And as soon as he goes to put his contact lens in, we fucking book it. Alright. Oh, never mind, not alright. Okay, now I'm in his blind spot. And I'm gonna need to draw you out of there, because if you're in that room, it makes it a lot harder for me to get in here and climb this ladder up into the Frenzy Flaming Tower. Alright, we're good. And still in Sauron's blind spot. Now, we'll wait for the eye to go by one last time. And as soon as it stops, we get up this ladder. And we'll take care of the source. Alright. No more of that. You all stop. I have been madnessed. Stop it. Okay. With the death of these assholes, the Eye of Sauron no longer plagues this land. And there's also a treasure chest right here containing something associated with the yellow flame of frenzy. The Howl of Shabriri. It is an incantation, which I will not be using, as I ain't an incantation sort of guy. At least not with this character. Now you, boom, baby! These frenzied rats are gonna be a huge problem if they are left alive. So let's fix it to where they're not alive. Be gone with you, rat boy! And you, take that, big mama! Yeah. Eat a dick! Rat problem solved. Now, we're clear to move on. And I think that tower out in the distance is what I'm going for. Yes, it is. But either way, I don't think those dudes up in that tower will respawn, so I don't think we'll ever have to worry about that again. And I'm gonna have to hook left here, because there's a canyon right there, leading to a dungeon that I don't plan on going into. And this dude probably ain't friendly. Doesn't sound friendly. Anyway, I'm gonna step here into this converted fringe tower and hope he doesn't follow me. Okay, I think he's followed me. Slightly less sure of him following me. Are you gonna give up and go away while I read this message? May erudition light the way. That is the clue here. Now, for this, we just need... Where is you? It is right there. Put erudition on there, and we just do this, and eventually, I'm smart now! But it doesn't work. And that's because I don't have this stupid thing on my head. And now that I'm wearing that, a little bit of erudition will open the way. And smartness! The seal on the rise opened. And you might have noticed the gems on my heads have started glowing with that. That's a neat effect that erudition has on the glintstone crowns. There are a few other of those Burger King masks that I don't know how to find, but you only need one of them. I don't know if you need the twin mask specifically, but that is the one that I have, and you, sir, are gonna be a bit of a problem, aren't you? Yeah, you're just out here spouting out your frickin' stardust, and I assume you'd be very resistant to magic, seeing how you're made entirely out of those magic Burger King masks. So I'm just gonna stick to slashing and stabbing you. And big stab. There. You're dead. Your stardust don't kill me none. Didn't expect head? I did not expect head either. But head is what I received. And not in a good way either. That was some very bad head. Now let me grab my spells that I'm come here for. Up to the top of the tower. And here it is that we will find a treasure chest containing spells so fine, the Cannon of Hyma and Gavel of Hyma. Those are spells that I have seen used against me, but I've never actually used them myself because this is my first time playing a sorcery character. And now that I got them spells, I need to get to the Altus Plateau. Now, I could find the other half of the medallion and use the Grand Lift of Dectus, or I could go into this cave over here and work my way up through the ruin-strewn precipice to the Altus Plateau. But that's for schoolgirls. Now here's a root with some chest hair. And here we are, the Volcano Manor, which is up on Mount Gelmir, which sits on the Altus Plateau. So we've made it to the Altus Plateau. Indeed, we have. Of course, we just gotta find our way out of here and get out onto the Altus Plateau properly. And there's, of course, some really big, nasty bats here that don't want me doing that, but too bad for them, I got a fucking sword. So I'm gonna chop their faces off. Oh, don't you shriek at me, you batty little bastard. And boom, baby! Don't you go hovering away. Ow. You and your damn... Hey, don't you bite me. Alright. We're good. That got dicier than it should have. But what do you expect trying to fight giant bats on a very narrow little rock in a sea of lava? Could have gone a lot worse. I could have had my feet incinerated. And I like my feet. They're very sexy feet. You'll just have to take my word for that, because I ain't showing them. I ain't showing feet. Go somewhere else if you want your feet fetish fulfilled. Now, how did that lower bat take any damage from that? Okay. Well then, thank you for coming in close so I could hit you with my sword. And now it's your turn, mister. Don't you try to dodge the stars. The stars get what the stars want. And what the stars want is a dead fucking bat. Try rolling? Nah, I'll just step off. Because if I rolled, I'd go over the edge and fall even further, and then that would hurt like hell. Try fingers, and then let there be fire. Let's just see about that. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Yes. Fire indeed, hot. Now let's keep on moving. We got a cave to get out of. Up, flamey slug! Be gone with you, you flamey slug bastard! I got business to attend to that doesn't involve slugs. And it is very dark in this little corner. That is a corner indeed. I have gained valuable information in knowing that that is a corner, meaning that this here is the way I need to go. And there will be a bit of a boss fight at the end of this cave, but I'm pretty sure I don't have anything to worry about. I would hope. But you could be surprised by how much trouble I have fighting a couple of really annoying things, and these dudes like to grab you and bite out your throat. They are a huge problem. And now you got glintstone in your face, idiot. That's what you get for casting spells. Should've just walked up and hit me like a man. Ooh, sight of grace. Now let me just sit down here for a second. Alright, and now that I've done that, I can actually fast travel out of here. So that way, if I happen to get stuck on this boss, I'm not completely and utterly fucked. Because this boss is actually kinda tough. And whoop! Oh. No hidden path ahead, but praise the message. No, I'm not gonna praise the message. You expect me to reward you when you ask to be rewarded? Hell no! If you want a reward, you gotta earn it and show a little bit of humility by not expecting a reward. The reward comes when it comes, not when you want it to. Okay, hole in the ground. This looks bossy. Didn't expect down, but keep moving. Okay, that hallway down there looks even bossier than this room. Yep, that is quite bossy indeed. And the boss is 2 of these Iron Virgin enemies. And, yep, gotta watch out for the returning sickle on that. And of course, when they open up, you can slap the snaky thing around inside of it, and that does a lot of damage. But you gotta watch out for the spinning blades of death and dismemberment, because that hurts. And you got those shredding saw things, them big old pizza cutters, which I am not a fan of, because those can make you bleed. And I am not one who enjoys bleeding. I like it when my enemies bleed, but as far as I know, these dudes ain't capable of bleeding, seeing how they're just living torture equipment. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt too. Alright. Now, please don't fucking dead angle my shield. And here comes the shot from downtown, and you got me in the butt. Spiked me with the spiky inner side of your big axe blades. Your frickin' guillotines. Uh-oh. Do not grab me with your snaky arms. I did that on purpose once to get here in the first place, and I'd like to not have it happen unintentionally. Alright. Now as for you... Yep, swing around the rosy, pocket full of posies. Black plague, everyone dies! Now, you're about to rush me, and damn, you shaved my shins! My shins are not in need of a shaving! Why you gotta do me like that, brother? Now, yep. I have been rushed again, but I'm okay, I'm good, and that's one down. And with that, this fight becomes a lot easier. Of course, there's still the threat of blood loss, but that's easily avoided as long as I don't stick my face into the giant whirling saw blade, which is, of course, easier said than done. But while you do that, I can shoot stars at you. And my magic ain't very powerful. Oh. No, sir, thank you. I am good not being eaten by you. Now have a little magic, why don't ya? Yeah, that got all up inside of you because you opened yourself to let out all the steam heat. But why you gotta do that when I could just hit you with my freezy sword? I'm sure that's got some sort of cooling effect on your delicate inner workings. And, oh, backing up and coming in hot. I rolled a little early, but it's fine. I only took 1 tick of damage there. Now stop your spinning, you big whirly ballerina bitch. And I got the Inquisitor's Girandole. Now, what exactly is the Inquisitor's Girandole? It looked like a trident. There it is. It's a spear. Instrument of torture used on nobles behind the curtain of the volcano manor of Mount Gelmir. Its numerous spikes pierce the flesh, then singe the wounds with flame. The smell of burnt blood induces despair in the victim. A candlestick conceived by a thorough mind. That is indeed a candlestick spear. Poke. A decent weapon for somebody wanting to cosplay Satan himself. Now, let me just pop my sword back on out here. And figure out which way I came in from so that I don't go that way and end up... Alright, there we go. That's the way Daddy wants. And now that we've done that, we've got ourselves a path straight to the Altus Plateau. And might as well put a little bit of power in my mind so that I can get a little more blue juice a-flowing. Mount Gelmir, which, as we all know, is on the Altus Plateau. Whoopsie doodles! I just stepped away for a moment, and the second I pick up my controller, the fucking button hits a thing, and then I go swinging. At least this ain't Bloodborne, where every time you set your controller down, your character decides to shoot the first person he sees. Whether you set it down or pick it up, it always delicately trips that trigger, and then bang! Fires off a bullet, usually into an NPC you don't want to shoot. Yeah, the beast eye quivers. That's good. That's great, but I'm not after any death root. What I am after is a way of getting the Tibia Mariner. There's a Tibia Mariner here. Yep. I see him over there, and that's a very big skeleton who can fire lasers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna avoid that one. I ain't afraid of them. I just got other shit that I want to do. Ooh, sight of grace. And I'ma turn you on. The more sights of grace we have here, the better. And I did skip a pretty good dungeon by not going through that cave down there by the lift. I just wanted to make a joke and get to the Altus Plateau, which I think I have successfully done. Now, where am I? I think I know where I am. This road is taking us to an Everjail that I did not find until like my 3rd or 4th playthrough, and there's dudes ringing bells, of course. But yep, there it is. That is the Golden Lineage, Everjail, which happens to house a familiar face under a different name who happens to give us a very nice talisman that I'm probably not going to use. But since I'm here, I might as well stomp some pain into this dude's ass. Let's go! Now, who might be imprisoned eternally here? Why, it's Godefroy the Grafted, of course, who happens to look exactly like Godric. But this dude doesn't go sticking a giant-ass dragon head on his arm. He just fights like this the whole time. Ha 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 ha. And, yep, you ain't getting me like that, and now you're all frostbitten. Oh, you got the whirlywinds. Oh, I was closer than I thought. Now, give me that face. Yep, here comes the wild barrage of axe swings. Oh, thought I was further away from you, but clearly I was mistaken. Now you stop that. I want you very dead, and I might be a little underleveled for you, but that ain't gonna stop me from trying to kill you. Here comes the big slammy whammy, and now you get some sword in you. And there's bad axe swinging. Nope. No. Bad Godefroy. Now, give me the juice. Flinging the stuff, but your stuff flinging won't save you. What you got, big boy? You got a big old axe and a shit ton of arms and about nothing else. Come on, what you got? What you get? I wanna see what you got. And you got a sword in you. And there's gonna be a lot more sword inside of you if you ain't careful. And you don't strike me as the sort to be careful. So that means you're gonna get a whole lot of sword really fast and really soon. And big slammity-doo, that means I'm coming for you. Boom, baby! You're taking damage, and a lot of it, too! Yep. Trying to stab me with your axe, how does that even work? That thing's got a very blunt tip. Not good for stabbing, pretty good for smashing, but not so much the stabby front. Oh, kinda jumped straight into that. I deserve that for all the shit-talking I'm giving you. I will admit that. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you destroy me. That would not be in my best interest. And now you get some choppies. Let's see your forefathers one and all bear witness to this, big boy. Nope. No, sir. You ain't chopping me. Swing around all you want. Nope. That did not hit me. That did not hit you. We both suck in that regard. Uh-oh. Thank you, shield. You have saved me from a great amount of pain. And you might need to save me from even more pain, because this dude's a swinging for the fences. And the fences have been hit, if by fences you mean shield. And big boy slam. All right. I love a jumping over those. And up. Windy woo. He's coming for you. And take that. Up. Badness. And glug, glug, mudda glugga. Up. You stop right there. Uh-oh. Maybe if I stick close and circle strafe him? Alright. That worked wonderfully. That is not something you want to get hit by because that would fucking hurt. A lot of things would fucking hurt if you got hit by them. Particularly this, because that's a very big axe smash he's doing. And now, here's a little Pokeboy for you. And I know this is gonna hurt like hell. I was hoping for more. But, no, okay. Double no. Give me that juice. Probably didn't need the juice right there, but I wanted it. It tastes good, and it's good for you. Now, where's my... There it is! There's that frostbite for the win! Boom, baby! And we got the Godfrey icon. And back in Raya Lucaria, we found the Radigan icon, which is great for casting spells. Now, after a quick loading, we'll be able to see exactly what that does. And I don't think these stone centipedes are gonna bother me. They're usually docile. And let me see, yep, there you are. A legendary talisman depicting the Elden Lord Godfrey. Raises charge attack power of sorceries, incantations, and skills. Maybe I will use it after all. Godfrey was a ferocious warrior. When he vowed to become a lord, he took the beast regent Sarosh upon his back to suppress the ceaseless lust for battle that raged within. And that little bit of lore right there sheds some light upon a certain aspect of fighting Godfrey, which we will see at the end of the game, because you do indeed fight Godfrey, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. Unless you've already played the game for yourself and have made it that far, then you already know what I'm talking about, or if you watch someone else's playthrough, but that's beside the point. And now that I'm here, I want to go and find the site of grace that I would normally be finding out here on the Altus Plateau sooner, because I'd normally come through the ruin-strewn precipice to get here. Because there's somebody not far from a particular site of grace that will allow me to get into the Volcano Manor properly very quickly. Unless this character has appeared in a different spot due to my roundabout way of getting here. Yeah, that did a shitload of damage to my horse. So I don't think I want to get shot myself with one of those. Getting hit with an arrow that big can't feel good. Just ask Torrent. That colossal beast just pierced his delicate little horse anus. Now, where in the fuck am I going? That doesn't sound good. That doesn't look good either. So, damn, I ain't used to coming to the plateau this way. Alright, this is looking more familiar. I think I'm close to the thing. Yes, here we are. This is where I wanted to be. Alright, thank you, lack of fall damage. Here's a fucking golden seed. And here's that site of grace that I was talking about. And... ooh, I can talk to Melina, which I will do after I stick a charge in my flask. And what you gotta say, lady?
The Erd tree is close, only a little further till the foot of the Erd tree, and the accord is fulfilled.
Uh-huh.
Me back. I was born at the foot of the Erd tree. Her mother gave me my purpose, though now everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless.
Yeah. There is the Erd tree, now closer than ever. But we've still got a bit of a way to go before we actually reach it. We gotta cross the plateau and make it into the capital and fight our way through the capital to actually get to the Erd Tree. But assuming I didn't ruin anything, yeah, there you are. I'm glad you're here and not somewhere else due to my different method of coming here, Raya.
I've been waiting for you. I knew you had the stuff of champions.
And by that I mean getting eaten by an Iron Maiden.
To the Volcano Manor. Take my hand and have audience with my mistress.
Will do. Give me
Your
that hand, lady.
will,
I like hands. They're nice.
but you follow the same path as Lady Tanith.
Well, take me away. And, like she said, this sends us to the Volcano Manor. And this is also where we will find another one of the demigods who has a great rune. And there are two ways of reaching him. One is to go through an illusory wall somewhere here in the Volcano Manor, fight your way through a bunch of snake dudes, and then you take a portal that sends you into his room, or you can do the Volcano Manor quest line, which is what I'm going to do because there are certain things you get out of that you won't get if you go straight to the dude I'm talking about. And some of those things are pretty nice. Now let's just put another level in my mind. My mind is growing. I have become smarter.
Brave tarnished. Welcome to the Volcano Manor.
I like volcano manners.
The proprietress of this house.
I like houses.
Aya spoke well of you.
I like
A
you.
warrior of promise. I believe she said.
I like said.
You are prepared to make a commitment.
I like commitment.
Join us here at the Volcano Manor and resist the tide.
I like tide.
Accept the burden of their grace, or be fooled by the dogmatic ramblings of the fingers.
I like fingers.
Us against the Erd Tree.
I like Erd Tree. Let's join the manor.
Interesting. Your decision is most welcome. Now you belong to the Volcano Manor family. The
Oh,
door
yeah.
lies down the hall. Make yourself comfortable, but be sure to earn your keep.
I can only promise to try. Also, I think you actually have to join the Volcano Manor if you want to get to Praetor Rykard, whose portrait hangs right here. Because you need that drawing room key to actually reach the illusory wall, which I think is in this room. It's either this room or the one next to it. But, yeah, these messages tell me this is the right one. Perfume bottle and... Yep, illusory wall, and there's a snail. Of course there is. Can't have an illusory wall without a snail behind it. But I don't want to slip through and skip the quest line for these dudes. It also ties into the quest line for another NPC. An NPC who is not standing here. But here is somebody who we've already met wearing different clothes.
You.
Me.
What in heaven's name are you doing here?
I'm joining the manor.
Volcano Manor is a pit of recusants who spit at grace and hunt our own kind. I hope you understand the weight of my words.
They sound weighty.
Well, as long as you understand what you're saying, you have harbored doubts from the very beginning. Perhaps this day was always lurking on the horizon. But know that the path you walk is blasphemy and leads only to a miserable death.
Hallelujah.
Before you consider hunting any of your own kind, think on that.
Now, anything else to say?
This blasphemous path leads only to a pitiful death.
Yeah, you've said that before.
Consider hunting any of your own kind.
Yeah, you're just gonna repeat that until I do stuff. Letter from Volcano Manor, and Recusant Finger, which you can use indefinitely to invade other players online.
Hello again, brave tarnished. As a scout, I am pleased to see you again here at the Volcano Manor under Lady Tanith's guidance. May you tread the path of
I can only promise to try.
Brave tarnished. Under Lady Tanith.
Yeah, you're just repeating yourself now. Anyway, let's see about that letter I picked up. That's the invitation, that's the manor. A written request from Volcano Manor disclosing the name of a tarnished to be hunted, Old Knight Istvan. He can be found in Limgrave. Find the red mark on your map for the exact location. And this is what you do for the Volcano Manor quest line. You go to these red marks that are here, and in other locations. And we're gonna go back to where we first met Bernal. Who is that guy sitting in there on that chair with the big mace that he's sitting on the ground? Dude be a recusant of the Volcano Manor. And I want to check something real quick. I'm gonna make it nighttime. Because at nighttime, there's supposed to be a guy who pops up right here. Maybe if I sit at the Grace again. You better not be fucking with me, game. Because there's supposed to be this happening. The bell-bearing hunter. And I'm probably not gonna have too much trouble with you because this is an early game dude using fucking Sith powers to wave that sword around. And he's also very parryable. And okay, you cheating ass basket. First off, I rolled, and second, I was well beyond the reach of that stumpy little hand of yours. But damn, this dude still hits like a goddamn truck. You quit trying to kill me. Oh, no, thank you. I don't like getting hit with that. Have a little pokeboy inside of ya. Oh yeah, that's that good shit. That's the shit you go to Grandma's house for. Ow, I rolled early. Take a that. Alright. Now, quit your sword-swinging ways, you, and here comes that move that you really don't want to get hit by. He's got his sword all spirally and shit while he does that, okay? I always roll too early when on that second swing. Alright. Thank you for not throwing your sword at me. Oof. Uh-oh. Here comes that sword. Pain. Suffering. Agony. Haha. I didn't roll early that time. Ha-ha, idiot. Your floating sword bullshit fell short. And, okay, I was early that time. Poke. And slain. This dude appears in several other locations at night. And this right here was by far the weakest iteration of him. Just now realizing I forgot to equip those spells I picked up. Yeah, that needs 25 faith. That also needs 25. Intelligence, not faith. Intelligence. The sorcery is about the smartness, not the whether or not you believe in something. And now we're gonna go hunt down Old Knight Istvan, who is probably a higher level than I am ready for. I have been utterly destroyed by him before by going after him prematurely. And I should probably put a marker on that red marker so that I know exactly which direction I need to head in, but I'm stupid. This has been established, and my stupidity will never find an end. It will never cease to amaze you. Now we're gonna invade the world of Old Knight Istvan. And hopefully, I'm actually ready for you. Because I might not be! Now choke on my magic, mister! Ha! You got magicked! Take that! Now what you doing, Istvan? You're swinging your big ol' sword around, and you cannot parry the jumping attacks. which is fucking bullshit. You should really be able to parry those. And, ow, I blew the parry. Swing your sword, I dare ya. That is not swinging your sword, that's using your fucking gravitas. There's that parry that I wanted. And that little pokey boy does the good hurties. Now, that's a real big sword you got there, Grandma. And you're all freezy now. And you done used the only heal you get. Boom, baby! Now, uh-oh. Ha-ha, idiot. Oh, look who's out of juice. And I, on the other hand, still have all of my juice. I'm doing quite well for myself. You stop that right now. I got some juice of my own, and you just got parried, you little bitch baby. And, damn it. Well, how about a little booyakasha? Oh, fuck off. Why are you throwing punches when you have a giant fucking sword? Okay. Finishing him with magic seems like a very bad idea all of a sudden. So you get the sword. Haha, I'm teabagging. You lost, I won. I'm allowed to do this because fuck you. And that takes care of old Knight Istvan. And we got his armor. That's great. Also, while I'm here, there's another thing I can grab for online multiplayer, which I probably won't be making very much use of. The small red effigy and the duelist's furled finger. Great for 1v1 duels against other players, if they're into that sort of thing, and not such dicks as to attack you as soon as you spawn in. All I wanted was to fight as a warrior to the last. So why, O guidance of grace, will this door not open? Maybe because you suck. But yeah, people have speculated that this place right here is gonna be like a PvP arena in an upcoming DLC. This and another place just like it over in Caelid, which we haven't been to yet, but it has a giant fucking jar man sitting in front of it. Anywho, let's head back to the Volcano Manor and tell Lady Tanith that we just murdered a dude. She will be so happy with me having killed a man. Hey, yo, bitch, I killed the dude you wanted dead.
Read the letter left for you.
I did, and I killed the guy in it.
The Volcano Manor desires you in act.
Done did it.
Compensated once the deed is done. Good luck.
The deed is done. Where's my compensation?
Own kin, so be it. But you must leave this house at once. This is a war against the Erd Tree. We have no place for the weak, nor the luxury of keeping clean hands.
So, where's my reward?
You've completed your task. I am pleased. Now you are a recusant true, and a full-fledged member of the Volcano Manor. This is your reward, as promised.
Magma shot.
Never forget that the recusant fights to tread the path of the champion. The way is tainted, but for this very reason, it is the true path to valor.
Yeah, I'm only doing this to get a great rune.
Now you are a recusant. I am pleased.
Yeah, you're just repeating yourself again, as NPCs are often doing. Now, if we step back in here, there's Raya again. There's another request. There's Bernal, who's probably going to talk to me, and still no sign of dude who's supposed to be here.
So, you blooded your sword in the hunt.
That I have done.
Introduce myself once more. Bernal, a recusant just like you. Recusants have particular battle arts, styled to our methods of slaughter. Why not add some to your repertoire?
Sounds fun. You've got Ash of War, Stamp, Upward Cut, Kick, Endure, War Cry, Spitting Slash, Impaling Thrust, Quick Step, which I already picked up from ya, Storm Blade, Eruption, Assassin's Gambit, Parry, and No Skill.
You've come to understand now, eh?
Yes, understand I do now, A.
Make it his own. The recusant must hunt his own kind. To raise the flag of revolt against this sanctified pillaging, we recusants must become the most wretched of predators. All you can do is laugh.
Ha ha ha, I killed a man. Ha 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 ha.
Until we meet again.
Yes, indeed. Anything for you to say?
Have you ever heard any strange sounds here at the manor?
I haven't been here long.
The walls, like breathing or slithering scales. Oh, fie, what am I saying? It just isn't possible. I must be tired.
So, it sounds like she's going crazy.
Sometimes I hear strange sounds beyond the walls.
As if there's an illusory wall here, hiding things.
Slithering scales. Perhaps I'm just feeling tired.
Yeah, you ain't just feeling tired. There's definitely shit going down on the other side of that wall that I opened up before. And maybe we'll explore further into that in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.